Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to do the February month reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. If you're new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you are one of my returning viewers, watchers, or subscribers, I'm sending you so much love and light your way. Thank you so much for coming back. Cross watchers are always welcome. Come on in. If you don't know, because you're new to my channel, I'm not big on signs. I like to focus on you, Aries. When it comes to tarot and oracle, it's all about energy, not gender. So you may see king or queen, him or her, empress or emperor. Take it how it resonates for you, but never ever force it, okay? I am only using oracle cards in your reading. You guys will have 3 decks that I use. Um, if you notice that, I think it was Aquarius came in first for the most views for last month, and then it was Libra and then Leo. I had a mix up, but I got those two right. But anyways, if you come in with the top 3, you get a lot more decks of messages. So if you see that, that's just my way of giving back. Okay, so I'm using only oracle cards today, so I will not be using my Oceanic Tarot deck, my baby. Today, I'm switching up, trying something new, and I will be using reversals in this reading, but only for one deck. So the first deck I'm going to start with is the Conscious Spirit deck, and it is an oracle deck by Kim Dreer. It's very beautiful. I love the messages in this deck. I'm so like close to this deck. You know, you guys have no idea. I've made my own personal notes that I will refer to for this deck. And then for the second part of your reading, I will use this deck. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards deck by Tori Hartman, and it's a beautiful deck. It comes with a downloadable book, and that book is almost 100 pages. There's so many different spreads and stuff, but I am going to use the Star to Sea formation spread that I would normally use in my regular tarot deck. But even though this is an oracle, there's a lot of information that comes with this deck. This is a really cool deck. I'm liking it, but it's the only one I am doing reversals with out of all my decks. Okay, and I did use it to post you guys a mid-month reading in January. So if you want to go back and watch that, you can. And I also have a life coaching session up that was number 17 about how to cope with death. If that's something you need or want to refer to somebody else, please do. That's up and available for you. The third part of your reading, I will use the Earth Magic deck here. You guys know I use this one often to close out your reading. Okay, to give you an overall message. All right, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It keeps the channel growing and going, and you guys know that's my goal. That's the goal, yes, indeed. And I do appreciate all the subscribes, all the comments. You guys give the best comments. You guys are so nice, but very heartfelt. And then also, even if it's just a picture, or even if it's just clapping or whatever it is, um, you guys always come through as sincere. I appreciate that. If you don't know, I am a tarot card reader and a life coach. So yes, I am available for life coaching sessions and tarot card oracle readings. Um, I don't use oracle decks and I don't use tarot in life coaching sessions, but I do for the readings. I am doing a special, so it's $25 for readings right now and sessions. And for the sessions, you can ask a question or questions, during your session to get advice about love, your kids. It could be financial, it could be um, whatever you're interested in. Education. I'm highly educated. I have 3 degrees. I have a lot of life experience. I've done a lot. I grew up very diverse. I've seen a lot, and I'm ordained by God to do it overall, to do readings and life coaching sessions. So that's what that is. As far as readings, that will be oracle and tarot and all that. But I do use resources for my life coaching sessions. I may refer you to one of my videos. I may send them to you. I may tell you to watch a certain movie. Um, I may give you some affirmations to use, tell you what to pray for. I have my own resources that are not tarot for life coaching sessions. Okay. But anyways, if you're interested in that, my description box is below, and that's where you'll find my email. It's very easy to contact me. Just hit me up, and I will get back to you. Okay. Reach out. Don't hold in any question. I am always so happy to help. If you're interested in donating, that is always so appreciated. And I'm very good with money. Believe me, any energy that you put into me, I will energetically give that back to you through what I deliver. I'm always learning and I'm always growing and elevating. I work on my own side projects and I also work for another company where I do readings for them. So I'm always going to give you the best of me. Okay. I try to bring the energy. I try to bring that, my intuitive gifts. I try to put everything, my all into your reading. So trust me, you'll get that back. I do have Cash App and PayPal. The links are below if you're interested. Okay. So all of the decks have been prayed upon. Aries, everything has been meditated on. And And I told the other signs this as well. But it's funny right now. It's like Spirit's letting me hear lyrics when I'm doing readings now, and then I'm also hearing like song titles. So if something correlates to your reading most likely will have a song title. It'll probably be in a quote or lyrics from a song. It's gonna be in a quote. It's gonna be a little bit different than how I usually do my titles. So hopefully you guys like that. All right, let's start your reading, Aries, for the month of February, year 2021. Also, in your pre-shuffle, what did come to me? The month September and November. So something could have happened during that time that was significant or will in this year. That kept coming to me. Okay. And of course, blessings. I saw the blessings card as well. But that also was showing a lot in Sagittarius reading. So I don't know if that message would correlate for you. So you may want to go back and watch the Sagittarius reading as well. It didn't come out, but it showed a lot in the pre shuffle. And as I cleansed the energy, it still came out. So for you guys as well. So who knows? Maybe you know a Sagittarius or you're connected to one somehow. But anyways, maybe there's a message for you. All right, let's start. So, yes, let's start with the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Dreer. Let's get one message, but if more come out and it feels right, then I may take more. For the zodiac sign of Aries, please, Spirit, come through as you always do for Aries. For the month of February, year 2021, for Aries. For Aries. Oh, wow. For Aries, Spirit, make it clear. Make it clear. I'm only taking the jumper. Make it clear. For Aries. And my nose is itching. That's funny because it was itching, I think, during Sagittarius reading. Somebody's coming towards your way. Could be a Sag or another Aries. I had to stop and scratch it. It's itching again. Okay. It's interesting. My nose is just itching away. Okay, so you guys have a jumper. What came out was Celebrate Life. Angel number 43 may be significant. You may want to look that up. And I love that. You guys know I'm Spiritual Life Coach 43, so I'm very connected to this number. And you guys, you can just Google it. Okay? Just that easy. I love this. It says, I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. This is such a beautiful card. The messages I'm getting, and I will refer to my notes as well, is about the elements, the earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Okay, so this is about being connected to all of those elements, being grateful to God for all of these elements and how we use them in our lives. Just know that life truly is a gift. Your life is a gift, Aries, and your power center is your heart. Okay, Aries, you have a big heart. You guys love deep and for real, and you're very kind-hearted. So you're very giving and loving. Okay, no matter what. You're a fire sign, so yes, you could be fiery too. But at the core of you, you're loving. Live from there. Live from your loving place. But don't let people run over you. Don't let people disrespect you just because you are a giver and you're always thinking of others and buying gifts and um, showing how much you care for people. You show that, especially when you really love somebody and care for them. You show that to everybody around you. You have big hearts, Aries, and that makes you so beautiful inside and out. Um, when you live from your heart, from that power center, from that place, this is how you will appreciate and enjoy your life more. Okay? Don't create a negative emotions, is what I'm getting, or experiences for yourself or others. So stay in a very positive vibration. So be mindful of your emotions and how you react to things or how things affect you. Just only think about positivity and good experiences that you can create for yourself and others. Okay, you'll be happier, I promise you. And just celebrate by doing things that you really love. So do things that make you happy too. Don't leave yourself out, is what I'm hearing. Make sure you're buying things for yourself as well and doing things for yourself, and not just physically but spiritually. Make sure you're praying for yourself. Make sure you're meditating and asking God for what you desire. Okay, focus on your own goals. Make sure you have your own hobbies and dreams. Okay, All right, let's get to part 2 of your reading, Aries. So this is where I use the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards deck by Tori Hartman. And if it comes out in reverse, I'm going to read it that way. I will shuffle it in front of you, and then I will cut the deck. Please, Spirit, come through for the zodiac sign of Aries for the month of February, year 2021 for Aries. For the zodiac sign of Aries. Okay. So the first card represents you and your present and current situation. The second card represents what change you'll see next. The third card represents what's going to trigger that change. The fourth card represents the action you can take guided by spirit. The fifth card represents what's happening in your environment with coworkers, family, friends. This could be relatives. This could be anybody around you, really. And then the sixth card represents the outcome. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have workaholic. It looks like it's in reverse. So I think you're learning not to be a workaholic, because I know a lot of Aries and you guys like to do a lot. You keep your calendars full and busy. You guys are like go-getters, goal getters. You guys make things happen. You do not hold back. You go for it. But this came in reverse, which means you're learning to balance your schedule and organize more. You're learning when to slow down, when to do less. I think you've even had to do this with people. Like you had to pull your energy back with certain people if they weren't meeting you where you were at. Okay, so if you were just giving, and they were taking, this was a hard lesson that some of you Aries had to learn, to pull my energy back and say, hey, hold up here. You're not even doing half of what I'm doing. I need to pull this back because you don't deserve it. You're learning to give people what they deserve. So and it's helping you to be more energized and put more love into yourself. And for those of you who are perfectionists and workaholics, you're learning that it's more important to make sure that the product is solid and great, more than I work, and I'm just paying more attention to the little details. You're looking at the big overall picture. You want the whole thing to be great. And so that you don't have to work so hard and overwork yourself. I tell this to people all the time. If you do overwork yourself, Aries, you will become sick, or you may even lose zeal or passion for what you're doing, and you don't want to do that. So make sure you pace yourself, make sure you stay organized. It's okay to be that person that gets the job done, that's dependable and reliable. You are that. That's who you are. You're a leader by nature and by heart. But just don't overwork yourself until you're so exhausted you can't get up and do anything for yourself or your family. And you have more than just one person to please. You need to please yourself too, and do what makes you happy and what feels good. And you have to leave time for you, instead of just somebody else, and putting your energy where it's just unbalanced. You need to have your energy balanced, with your kids, with your family, with yourself, with your work life, with your home life, with your hobbies, everything. And at the same time, getting your rest, making sure you're sleeping and taking naps, and taking care of you and your body and your spirit and your mind. You have to recharge, or you can self-destruct if you don't recharge. Okay, that's so important to maintain balance in life. Balance is so key in everything that we do. I promise you that. Okay, so what's happening with you, or what's going on with you in your present or current situation, Aries? In the upright, you guys have completion. So something has ended. This could be a job or a task that you had to do that was really hard, and you finally completed it. Kudos, pat yourself on the back. You may have had to be that workaholic for a while, but it took a lot out of you, but you finally completed something, and now you're ready to go on to the next task or project. Take the lessons that you've learned from completing that project and what you can do better and what you need to not do again. So look at all sides of the spectrum. And for others of you, this could be death. Maybe somebody has departed that you know. I'm sending condolences. I know, we're going through a major transition time in life where we're seeing a lot of people in rapid numbers go home, high numbers. Every time we're turning around, we're giving out condolences. This is just a reminder that it's important to value your life and everybody around you. Give people their roses while they're here. Be good to those people around you. Celebrate them while they are here. Be good to everyone while they are here. Although you can make peace with them when they are on the other side, I feel like if you can do it now, do it now while they are alive and in your presence. Don't take anybody for granted, and don't take your life for granted either. Aries, you are special and important, and you have an amazing purpose here to serve. And don't ever forget that. And anybody who has transition that you may know, for those of you who know who this is, if this is your story, I'm sending you my condolences. And I do have, like I said, a video up for my life coaching session number 17 about how to cope with death. If you need that, please feel free to watch. Okay, but this is completion. So with an ending comes a new beginning. It's just like those, who have transitioned on to heaven. They're going on to their next life with God. They're going on to their next, soul purpose and what's next that, the Lord has for them. So be at peace. Be at peace is what I'm hearing. Be at peace because they are soul set free. And for others of you who have ended a relationship, or some type of situation. This could be a work environment or a career. Somebody is making a career change. I feel like there's positivity that's coming for you next. So focus on what's good. Focus on what's going to bring more joy in your life. I feel like you're in a whole new chapter or cycle, and it's beginning. It's time for you to get going. Okay? It's time for you to get going. And if something hasn't ended, it's about to. So you may be close to like closing out a deal or closing out a contract, getting ready for your next. Okay? All right. In the upright, you guys have grief. Yeah. So this is what's next. So somebody could really be transitioning on from this world to the next, God forbid. And may God and the angels comfort you and your family as you deal with this loss. Um, and this could be an animal, could be a pet, this could be a person, this could be something. It doesn't have to be someone. This could be something. I'm seeing like I said, a pet here, but this could be something. So maybe a pet got out the gate or something, a dog got out, or he just got too old, or she was too sick or something like that. And remember, we never have to be sick or old or anything. Nothing has to be wrong for us to go home. When it's our time, it's our time. And yes, we are all on God's clock, and it's ticking every second we're alive. So don't ever take your life or anybody's for granted, not even your pets. Okay, love hard and love for real. And you can get through this grief, and you will, is what I get. You will get through this, but you may need your family and your friends, your support system. Stay close to God. Read those pamphlets that we get at those funeral homes. Look them up online, request them, look for positive ways to get through grief. But you just have to let yourself basically go through it to get through it, to come out stronger and better and wiser. And you will. Grief is about time. Some things we don't, or some people, we don't ever get over grief. When it comes to a loss of a person, we learn to live with it. And there is a positive, good way to live through it that helps us to cope. But when it comes to things, if you lost a house, or you lost a contract that you really wanted, or your dream job, something fell through, whatever it is, I feel like this is a significant loss to you and it's a hit. But there's nothing you can't overcome, Aries. You will get through it. Things will get better, because with that ending comes a new beginning, and there will be light, when you come out of it on the other side. So there will be light at the end of that tunnel. See the good, see the blessings, see the light, see the positive, see what's going to uplift you and bring you closer to your loved ones. Focus on whatever is good. I'm hearing there's magic in the air. I don't know what that means for somebody, but it feels really good. It feels like God works miracles, and He does make dreams come true, and He does help us get through everything, but we have to do our part and our share too. Okay, so what's going to trigger this change? Aries, in the reverse, you guys have despondence. So this is sadness, but see, it's in reverse. So you're not going to stay in a sad or angry place. I think it's because you're going to get enlightenment, and you really will have a support system. So whatever didn't work out, tell yourself that God has something better for you. Tell yourself that you are going to be fine, even if you aren't in that moment, because when you change your mindset, eventually your body, your spirit, everything catches up to that thought process. You have to really believe it. And even if you don't believe it, you say it until you do. It's kind of like the fake it till you make it thing. So stay in that positive mindset. I will be okay. Everything's going to work out. It's going to be great. It's going to be better. I'm going to be okay. But at the same time, you let yourself grieve. You let yourself purge. You let yourself cry. You let yourself feel the emotions. You let yourself write out your thoughts or what you're feeling and thinking. But you get through it. Okay. So this is in reverse. You're not going to stay angry or mad or sad or down. You're coming out of that. You're going to feel better. People around you may stay in that energy, but if you look at her, she's not sad. This person is the one who's angry and sad. Hopefully this focus is right. Okay, this person down here is the one who's sad. This one is like taking the high road. This person's standing up in their courage and their strength. They're standing strong and independent. They're standing very focused and just aware of life. They're seeing the good. They understand their part and their place in the world. So just because your healing may take place or conclude before somebody else's, that's okay. Maybe you can help that person get through it, because I feel like you're not going to stay in that energy. But don't be surprised if other people around you do, because for them, they may not see the good. They may not be as a spiritual advanced as you are. They may not be where you are. So you may be asked to be a leader to help them cope through any type of loss or setback or something like that. Yeah, just remember that grief doesn't have to be death. It can be, but it can also be um like a setback because, like I said, something didn't go through. Maybe a house didn't go through escrow, or maybe some money somebody was expecting didn't come through, or some type of loss occurred. Okay, there's some type of something didn't go the way it's planned, but it's like you see the good in it. You see that, okay, well, this door closed, but God opened up a window. You know what I mean? There's another way. There's something better on the other side. Like, I didn't get this, but you know what? That's okay, because I really wanted that, and I might just get even better. You have to be in that mindset of, I'm going to get better than what I lost. God has something bigger. He has something more amazing for you. Okay, and know that. You understand that, but some people are on a low vibration. They may not. So make sure you're there and you stay in that. And you can encourage other people to be that way too, but don't be surprised if they're reluctant. There's nothing you can do with that, but just keep encouraging people and stay in a positive vibration. Sometimes you just have to be a leader by example. Okay, so the action you could take from spirit. It's interesting. This is in reverse. You guys have quest in reverse. So I'm getting stay on your path. Don't let anything stop you. You may be sidetracked for a while. Okay. You may have to do something else. A dream or goal may have to be pushed to the side. But don't lose sight of what you're here to do. Don't lose sight of your own dreams and aspirations. And, if you want to build a business or you want to adopt a child or whatever it is that you want to come to fruition, don't lose sight of your core goals, is what Spirit is saying. But yeah, your journey may take a little detour for a while. You may have to switch gears and take care of something else or get something else done. The path may be slowed down a little bit, but don't stop. That's what I'm hearing. No matter what, keep going. Get up, and when the time is right, you'll get back on track and on path. But don't lose sight of the bigger picture here. Okay, the end goal, the end result. See that finish line, because you will cross it. I really believe that. It may take some time, but you see how she's on her road. She's still on the path. She may have aged. She may have, I'm sorry, I'm way over here. She may have aged, but she also has wisdom to go with it. But she's still on her path. Okay? She's still focused. So don't lose focus, is what I think Spirit is saying there. Even if you have to do something else and put a hobby to the side or a goal to the side just for a while. It's just temporary. It's not permanent. You will get back on track. You will get back on that high horse and keep riding off into the sunset. You will make it happen for yourself. Your dreams will come true. Okay. What's happening in your environment with family, friends, and people around you? In reverse, you guys have enlightenment. Yeah. See, somebody may not be far along as you are, and you can feel yourself, Aries, elevating. You can feel yourself becoming more wise and enlightened. Um, this is good, because I feel like it's setting you apart from other people. It's like you're more unique. People trust your advice. They know that you're not just talking from a place of experience, but from a place of spirituality too. It's a very good place to be in. You have wonderful gifts to share with the world, and your knowledge is part of that. So make sure that you are determined to make your dreams come true, but also stay motivated and enlighten others. I feel like we're in a time where a lot of people are becoming leaders and teachers. And you don't have to be in the classroom, you can be, but you're teaching other people about how you're handling things. You're doing things differently. You're trying something different. You are stepping out onto faith, and you're trusting God and the Spirit to lead you down that path, even if it's a path you're unfamiliar with. It's because you know you have the wisdom now. You know that you can rely on your intuition. You're strong in that. It's like you've known this, but you have tapped into it on a deeper level. So you have become enlightened, but I feel like people around you may not be there. But you are leading by example, and you're teaching kids, you're teaching people around you. You can have conversations with people now, and you feel like an intellect. You feel like, oh, I've grown. I'm on a different level. I can tell. You can feel it. And you're being guided by spirit. You're learning, you're growing. And you should be very proud of yourself, um, Aries. I almost said Leo. So you may be dealing with a Leo. Um, or bouncing ideals from a Leo, but Aries, you really have grown, and you're focusing on your heart and your soul purpose. And you're going to be an example for other people to follow. So you're going to help other people follow their path and what's right for them. So take that leap of faith and keep going and keep learning, keep experiencing, keep reading, keep doing your research, keep reading the Bible, and quoting scriptures, and um, watching the news. Whatever you're doing, it's working. All of it is working. It's making you a wiser, stronger human being. And this is beautiful energy. You're going to help your family and friends and people around you get there as well. They're going to be inspired by you. You are an inspiration for somebody. That's what I'm getting. Okay, outcome, Aries. You guys have in the upright mysticism. See, this is being at one with God. This is aligning your soul to really be open. You're humbling yourself to learn from God, to learn from your angels and your spirit guides. I mean, you are really putting what you've learned, and you're putting it into practice. Like you're praying for other people like never before. You're praying for yourself like never before. You're asking for different things you never asked for. You're seeing things differently. You're hearing things differently. Like I said, your whole conversations are changing. You are stepping up your level. Congratulations, Aries. This is the right way to go. This means you're getting closer to spirit. And with that, you're going to hear God more. You're going to see his miracles more. You're going to see how he works through your life, how the things that used to bring you down or phase you, they don't even phase you the same, if at all. This is mysticism. Like to somebody, you're a mystery. To somebody, you're majestic, or you're magical. Like I said, magical mindset. Your mindset is changing, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. You're on your path. It's like you're standing out as very unique, and you will continue to receive guidance from spirit. They're going to help you because you are willing to help yourself. You're willing to grow and elevate. And that's not always easy when you've done things one way, or only the way that you were taught. You're out of that thinking, and you're more open to, okay, well, how are they doing it? Or what else can I do? Or what else can I try that's different and new? You're taking that leap of faith, and even when it feels a little shaky or scary, you're learning, like, I can do it. You're pushing yourself into knowing, not just thinking and believing, but knowing you can do it, knowing that God will do it, and that you're working with spirit on a different level now. I like the energy of this, Aries. This is beautiful. I feel like new doors will open for you. Definitely. So definitely celebrate life. Celebrate yourself. And I feel like spirit is celebrating you, like they're clapping and proud of you, because you've come a long way. No matter how long it took, you have come a long way. And I salute you. I congratulate you. I'm clapping for you inside, because it's not always easy to break cycles. You're starting to learn what life is about, and what your life specifically is about, what you're here to do. And we're all here to break cycles. We're all here to help people. We're all here to learn. This is what makes us human. We may get where we're going different ways, different paths, different journeys, different cities, different states, different religious beliefs. But when you stay close to God and spirit, you have an understanding that you will get there, that is the only way, that is the right way. You get that now. Aries, and that's beautiful. And you're embracing change, and you're learning that everything in life is connected and connected to spirit. So you're stepping into a brighter future, and that's beautiful. I love this energy for you. Okay, so as I close this reading, let's get a message, an overall message from the Earth Magic deck. A lot of messages here. Very heavy reading, but it feels really good. It's like no matter what you go through, no matter what you've been through, you did not give up. And Spirit's like applauding you for that. Round of applause. So they're just telling you to keep going. They're proud, but keep going. Okay. Spirit, please come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Aries for the month of February, year 2021. Let's get an overall message for this reading. I feel really good about the messages that came through for you. I just, it feels empowering. You should feel empowered. And be proud of yourself, Aries. For Aries, for Aries. What's the overall message, please, Spirit, for Aries? For Aries. There it is. It fell on the floor, but if it came out, I take it because I know it means something. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have DNA, karma, and you also have ceremony, um, invocation. So what this tells me is this is very spiritual, both of them, really, but especially this one. Ceremony. So there's something you may be celebrating, or you may start a new religious practice or spiritual practice. Some of you will become tarot card readers, or you already are. Some of you will be get really into oracle, Reiki, healing. I feel like you're going to get into healing in a whole different way that you never even considered. You're going to start looking at things that you were taught don't ever touch, don't ever learn about that, or it was taboo. But I think you're going to open the door because you're following spirit and you're trusting your intuition to guide you. You're listening to that little voice inside. And with DNA karma, I feel like karma is being balanced in your life. So people who have wronged you, they're going to receive their karma, and the good that you've done, your good karma is coming back to you. You know, we all have lessons to learn. I say this often and I always will. But when you put out good, good will come back to you. And sometimes it's in folds. It's like times 10 or times whatever. It's up to spirit. But I feel like something amazing is coming. You're just going to keep growing and getting closer to spirit. Some of you will actually get readings, is what I'm seeing here. And that's something maybe you would have never considered. Or you're going to go down a much more religious and spiritual path in a way you never even thought of. Like right now, there's so many of us out here doing these readings and videos and stuff. I think people are going to really become enlightened that it's all about your connection to spirit and your growth and your life, and that it's good. You know, it's coming from the light, it's coming from a very beautiful spiritual place. It's not negative or harmful. You know, for those who are coming from the right place, um, it's a blessing to have great tarot card readers. It's a blessing in my life for sure. I'm grateful. I watch tarot all the time. I mean, I probably watch tarot more than TV because I just enjoy the messages. I enjoy the styles of readings and stuff like that. And I think it's going to bridge the gap. I know this, not I think it's going to bridge the gap for a lot of people to connect with God and their angels and their guides and, you know, their spiritual family, which is beautiful. I think it's going to open the door to people dreaming about heaven and visioning, you know, deeper than a dream, going into a vision. And I think that's you. You're going to level up spiritually, is what I'm seeing here for you, Aries, in a very unique way that you may have not considered before. And spirit, it's just going to happen for you because you've done the work and you're on the right track. And that looks amazing. I love that. It's going to bring you so much peace, and it's going to help you turn a lot of your pain into power. It's going to help you do what you choose to do, but also align to your soul and life's purpose. You're on your path. You have so many gifts to share with the world. Like, you can't hold that in. Don't hold that in. Don't hold back. Be uniquely you. Some of you will work with crystals. Some of you will get real interested in candles, incense, and crystal balls. Um, but I feel like it's very positive. You're going to connect with spirit. You're going to hear your guides more. You're going to see more. It's like you've seen things before, but some of you, don't be afraid if you start to see numbers over and over again and synchronicities and omens and stuff. Let it in. Don't be afraid. Do what you choose to do, but don't be afraid. And always reach out to a tarot card reader, oracle reader, something like that if you need us. There's palm readers, there are Reiki healers, there are so many different types of intuitives out there that can help you along your path, and a lot of you will become intuitives as well. You already are. You just didn't recognize it. You didn't realize it. You knew you could see certain things or do certain things, but now you're in a place to where, like I said, you're leveling up. So this means you've graduated. So now you can do it yourself or help other people in a very different way. And you may even surprise yourself, but I feel like it's coming from really from goodness. It's coming from the good and what's great. So it's beautiful. I'm loving your reading. You know, life truly has its cycles. And I feel like you're in a place of celebrating your life on all levels, and it's time for it. So just accept love and love yourself at every stage and keep going. No matter what happens, keep going, Aries. Okay, Aries, this has been your reading for the month of February, year 2021. I have really enjoyed giving you this reading. It's so empowering to me. With Valentine's Day approaching, if you don't have a Valentine's, be your own Valentine's. And I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. But celebrate life. It don't have to be on Valentine's Day where you're celebrating. You can celebrate any day of the week, any day of the month. Celebrate yourself. Buy yourself some flowers or some roses, or your niece or nephew, your kids, a neighbor, or your mom or dad or something like that, or a sibling or sister or brother. Celebrate life. Really, truly cherish what life is, because it truly is a gift. And we are all a gift to each other, you know. And you are a beautiful soul, Aries. Never ever forget that. Your heart is amazing. At your best, you truly are love. And I guess that's going to be a part of your title, because it just came out. I was wondering, I'm like, when is the song title going to come out for Aries? When is it going to come? That it just came. So I think that was by Aaliyah. But I believe it's a remake though. So at your best, you are love. But anyways, Aries, this has been your reading for the month of February, year 2021. I'm wishing you so much joy, love, and light, infinite joy and blessings and abundance and all that good, happy stuff. Bye, Aries.